Hey guys, this is XFox here, and this is going to be my tutorial on how I was able to beat the steam golem here. I think they call it the sphere, the steam sphere, on the level where you're supposed to go in and find the dragon scroll. So this dwarven sphere here is very difficult to kill. I mean, it can basically one or two shot me, and it's the steam golem that actually sits right in front of that gate up there, so you can't actually get into that building. Now, there was if you guys seen right in the beginning of this, there is a sort of what I call a turret that shoots out 3 things, and not knowing is I should have actually pulled that, and it would have shot that thing and probably killed it. So I know some of you guys are probably going to post that in your comments. But so if you guys have that, definitely post a link to it. I'd love to see it. I wanted to do it, but I already wasted it not knowing pulling that lever would actually shoot it. So anyway, what I did here is try to do as much damage as I could to it. Here I was just looking around the level because this was my very first time in here. So I'm basically just going to run around, take a look. I didn't know if maybe the thing went in water, it would die. So I don't recommend running all over here. You can see I basically have the thing at about half health. So here, again, I'm just running around, really just looking around, not doing much. I'm actually going to cut here over to another section where if you run around it and you run too far from it, it's actually going to go back to sort of its main guardian entrance of that building there where you really need to go inside. So what's going to happen, it's going to, you know, basically open itself back up, come at you. And what I try to do is really outmaneuver this thing because the thing, again, is a robot, and usually you can trick it with in-game, sort of in-game areas like this right here where I'm going to go here. This is actually just left of that main door when you come out to this area. And I actually, before this, what I did is the drone there got stuck behind this rock. So I wanted to see if I can repeat it. So here, I just simply want to stay out of range of that bow and arrow because that bow and arrow, again, is super deadly. Here, I wanted to see if I can try and get it stuck behind that rock. But I couldn't get it in this one, so I wanted to show you how I beat this and basically tried to trap him behind some of these rocks and items as I go around. So in a moment here, see, he actually got smart there. He started strafing to the right. But here, you can see you get him stuck a little bit. So depending on what your build is, you can go ahead, and I just went ahead and went into my magic and picked one of the spells, such as Spark. I'm just looking at a few of them here. Again, my guy is not a spellcaster at all. So just looking at him. So I just went ahead and picked Spark. And here, I'm just going to keep trying to spark this guy up and keep knocking his health down. Because again, this dwarven sphere is very difficult to beat, especially when you're just out here by yourself, and even if you're light armor or a mage. So here I'm trying to trick him again. I'm trying to get him stuck behind that rock. So here I can shock him up. He luckily got me, of course, around the side here, but here I can sort of hide myself. So when he tries to hit me, he can't hit me. But there I got sort of close. Again, I don't recommend doing this technique where you spark him up like that. He almost got me by tricking me. So again, what I try to do here is really trick it so it gets stuck. There we go, behind there. So this time it goes over the top. And so here I just basically repeat the process and keep running around this rock, staying out of range of his sort of melee attack there, as well as his bow and arrow, because that bow and arrow, again, will basically knock your health down or kill you in 2 shots. So I keep throwing out my call when I can, sparking them when I can. And so this is how I was able to beat it. Just keep running around the rock, using that rock to your advantage in some of these other obstructions here. So spark him up. When he comes out, I'm going to do my call here, do a little bit of damage on him. So we can see he's getting real close here, almost about ready to die on his health. But again, I know that I have him beat because he unfortunately just can't get a hold of me. He's just a little too slow here. So there I was trying to do my call, but unfortunately it wasn't back up, so, you know, so I couldn't use it. So here you can see we have some bow and arrows being sent over there, but here I'm getting super close. Doing just little its and bits of damage to him here. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and try and just drink a bunch of potions to hopefully try to just do that last bit of damage because I wanted to go ahead and beat this guy. So here I'm going to beat him. I'm going to spark him up and do my last call here. So that's how I was able to beat it. Leave comments. Let me know how you guys were able to do it. I'd like to see someone who took this thing on basically with a weapon and beat it. Again, leave comments and rate.